We got a call from a gentleman who was a referral, and we love referrals, by the way, but we got a call from a gentleman who was referred to us by somebody who's been a friend of the Gaddis Group at RE/MAX Center for years and years. And it is a home that he and his wife moved out of 6 or 8 years ago. They've decided they don't want to be landlords anymore. Not everybody is cut out to be landlords. In this particular case, they're very particular about the condition of the home, so they probably invested a little more time and attention in the home than was probably worthwhile. So I think it sort of wore them out mentally. And long story short, he's a very detailed person. To say that he's anal about details, I think, would be a safe statement. He likes the house to be clean. He doesn't want any surprises. And the house was in relatively good shape. So as we're touring the home, we're in a bedroom upstairs, and I walk in the bedroom, and we're looking around, and we're taking pictures, which is what we would normally do, or it's what I would normally do. And I see something moving behind the blinds, but on this side of the window. And as I stare at it, I realize that it's a chipmunk. I asked the homeowner to call the tenant, and asked the tenant if that indeed was a pet. Turns out that the chipmunk was not a pet, that they believe it was it was brought into the home courtesy of their big orange cat. So I'm thinking, oh, what do we need to do? And I didn't want to leave the homeowner in a lurch, so I said, well, maybe we should get rid of the chipmunk. We went downstairs. We shut the door to the room to keep the chipmunk in the room. I'm not sure it would have worked. He probably could have slid under the door. The chipmunk was hiding in the corner. We actually moved the blinds, and the chipmunk came down out of the window and started hiding behind the guitar case, which was in the corner of the room. And so we came back upstairs armed with a box that was in the shape of a box, and then 2 other boxes that were not in the shape of a box, just a flat cardboard piece. And then our most important weapon was the sweeper. Long story short, we set the box up, the trap up. We set the other 2 boxes up to kind of guide the chipmunk into the box so we could catch him. And I was armed with that sweeper, and I was ready to shovel him or scuttle him into the box. Long story short, we lifted up the guitar case, and boom, into the box the chipmunk ran. We closed the box up, and we put the chipmunk out. We released him into the wild. We took him into the front yard, and we opened the box, and we let the chipmunk run out and run away, and he was totally happy to get away from me. But as that whole process unfolded, I kept thinking about how that chipmunk, he was running inside of that window because he knew that on the outside is where he needed to be. And I feel like a lot of times our seller clients, they know where they need to be. The problem is they don't know how to get there. And so in some small way, big way for this chipmunk, we helped him see the way, or her see the way, to get back outside. And my thought is that if you're out there listening and you need someone who is willing to help you find the way to where you want to go, because we all have life's goals and plans, and we can all see it. Sometimes we just don't know how to get there. It could be that Gaddis Group at RE/MAX Center, which is my family-owned business for 33 years, we could be the one to help you get to where it is you see. You know where you want to be. You can see it, but you just can't quite get there.